Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. I feel like everybody's had that email or that text and you're sick of it now. But we are in 2021. 2021, make some noise. Yeah, my name is Tom. I'm from Beat Freaks. New Year, same old trim. So I'm going to have to wear my hat today, which I don't mind. I get to just dust the cobwebs and put that on. And I am joined today by Ashley. Ashley, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Ashley. I'm 22 years old and I'm a university student at the University of Portsmouth, and I study drama and performance.
New Year, same old trim. So I'm going to have to wear my hat today. Let me double check. Producer, is the sound coming through? I am joined on YouTube. It's a bit weird. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. We are back. If you hear just a minute or so ago, I was wondering what's going on. 2020 tried to come back and bring its vibes in and mess up our stream. And hey, we're back. We sorted it out. We're going to leave that right back there, right back into 2020. And we are back. Like I said, new year, a bit of the same old trim. So I've gone through the hat. You heard me say it already. But I am Tom. I am from Beat Freaks. And I'm joined by the amazing Ashley.
2020 tried to come back and bring its vibes in.
How you doing?
I'm good. I mean, obviously, like uni is a bit stressful, but it's all good. You know, just have to stay positive. That's all.
Yeah, man, you gotta keep positive. Is the sound working all right for you as well? Is it all right?
Yeah, I think the sound's good for me.
Good for you, yeah. Sorry, I've got to check. Got to make sure. But yeah, you're doing uni at the moment. Tell us a little bit. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about. Don't give your whole CV. Just give us the vibes.
Okay. My name is Ashley. I'm 22 years old and I'm from West London. I study drama and performance at the University of Portsmouth, and I'm also a member of the National Youth Theatre.
Hey, and you also just recently joined us for the Youth Steering Committee as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I should know because I did hire you, but you know, I just wanted to get that vibe. But really, how was your Christmas break? How was whatever that time was for you? How was that?
It was actually good. I mean, it's my first time being in the UK for Christmas. Like normally I go on cruises. Like I've been going on for like cruises for like 10 years. So
where?
So we normally like cruise around like the Caribbean and like a bit of like South America. So this is like this person was like a nice Christmas this year.
So normally I have my pina colada at this time, and you know, my filet mignon on Christmas Day, but obviously I had to just settle for, you know, stuffing and that. You know, okay, living that life. So what was it nice, yeah?
Yeah. So how was your Christmas? Did you enjoy yourself?
How was mine? Thank you. I just rested, you know. I rested. I was eating loads, kind of just said eat as much as I want, watch loads of TV, bad Christmas films, ate Christmas celebrations, there's loads of bounties left, you know how it goes. And yeah, just chilled out, man. So I feel restored. And then, you know, look, there's so many things that have happened already at the start of this year. It's like 2020 remix, isn't it? Like we've got America going on wild. We've got the UK just wants to stay indoors. The snow's happening. There's so much to get through, isn't it?
No, it's a bit crazy.
It's a bit cray. Well, listen, let's get into it.
You know, look, there's so many things that happened.
There's a sound issue at the moment. Not a problem. Okay, so I'm really sorry again. 2020 still trying to get into this funk and get back with us. We're going to just try and fix the sound issue, and then as soon as we come back, we are going to come back with Coach Jam.
Well, listen.
Hey everybody, we're going to try again. Third time, matching the lockdowns, 3 times a charm. Yeah, let's go for it. So we're here at Poach Jam, and just to give you some forewarning as well, this is space for creative expression, and we're allowing people to kind of express how they want. You might find some strong language at times, but we also make sure that everyone is respectful. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we're going to go straight into it. Producer, let's go into the first video.
Hi, my name's Alia and I am reading my poem 2020. 2020, you have opened my eyes to some wisdom I could not forget. You turned me cold and grey, and yet I had to smile like everything was okay. I found out a piece of me has died. And every time I said I was okay, that was a lie. We have been locked up inside with only social media on our side. Media overload, my head wants to explode. I need to cry, but my eyes are too dry. I forgot how to feel. Nothing felt real.
And it's interesting, she's brought something different this time, but it's nice and short and sweet. and it just felt like it just described the whole of 2020 in a quick couple seconds.
Yeah.
Actually,
felt real.
No, it was actually really nice. Just the way how like she was just presenting like the poetry as well. I feel like when you're performing, like you have to perform like in a certain way, and I did really like that.
Yeah. I felt like she just kind of said it how it is. You know what I mean? It's like, look, at the end of the year, how it is. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. If you're in the chat, give us some comments. Let us know how you're finding that one.
When you're performing, like you have
2020 for you, Ashley. I mean, we were talking a bit off air when we were saying, what do you want to go for 2021? And I can't remember what you said, something like me, myself, and I. Let us know a bit about that.
So for my New Year's resolution for 2021, it's more to do with like me, myself, and I feel like it's very important, especially like with me, I always put myself before other people, and I feel like I always put other people before me, and I feel like it's like time to change. Like, so I feel like I should do what I love, like what I want to do. So I feel like I want to sort of take my acting like career way more seriously than I ever did. Like, fair enough, I've done it from when I was 4. I've performed in the West End, but I feel like 2021 is a new year and actually like a new me. So
Yeah. I definitely hear you on that one. Sorry to interrupt again. We're still having issues. Are you getting a bit issues on yours?
I haven't got anything on my laptop.
Okay. That's fine. If you could let us know in the comments if you're getting sound issues. It might just be us, and we'll suffer for your enjoyment if that is the case. But yeah, let us know in the comments if there's a bit of sound issues, because no one wants to hear that on a Thursday. You know, you just we want to make sure you enjoy your time. You could be watching Coronation Street, but here you are. So let us know in the comments, and we'll try and see if it's something. We might have changed the platform, but we'll let you know straight away if that continues. But yeah, let's get into the next video if that's okay, Mr. What did Sandy to say something about Mr. Remote in Disguise, something like that? He used to say something like that. But roll the next thing.
Let us know in the comments and we'll try and see.
I'm back.
I'm
not really back. Still stuck in style, aren't we? Yeah. Bit of shit. This will be poem number 4 of the Poetry Modernity collection that I decide to release whenever this is. I don't know what week it is that this will go out, so have fun. Yeah, this is poem number 14 of the collection. Control the sheep. The homeless sleep in doorways. The rich sleep, the working sleep. Is there a difference between being rested and arrested? Evicting the tenants, convicting the tenants. Vagabonds on the streets. While farmers look after their sheep. Are we to fault for something we can't control directly? Yes or no? Do you know? Is there truth in this world, or levels of honesty? What about drugs, violence, more? A veteran on the street, lieutenant colonel of their contingent. The only one on their side is salvation. A university dropout on the street, former student of literature. The lonely are balmy. Aggression. A child on the street, non-English speaking immigrant. Their parents are dead from the native army. Repetition. The rich in their houses are plenty, waiting to wear their glad rags, dismissing the people in their rags. Is this tat? Disdain passes the face, laughing at the disgraced, loving being so straight-laced. Do they have grace? Can you see Bill and Ben, or do you see them as bin men? Can you see Bob and Rob, or do you see them in the now and then? Poverty stays, life stays. Poverty ends, life moves. The rich stay, life loathes. The rich end, life loves. Do people change on the streets? For better, for definite. Does change matter? For definite. Are we looking at the things that matter, or are we looking at things that are the matter? Thank you for listening to that. I've been Nicholas J. Barlow. Like the poem if you did. Comment what you think. You know how YouTube works by now. My website's in the description. Contact me. Thanks for listening or watching, whatever you do. Thanks. Thank you for listening to that.
Just wow.
I've been Nicholas J. Barlow.
What's your thoughts?
I feel
Comment
like
what you think.
just listening to that poem,
You know how YouTube works by now.
Very,
My website's in the
very,
description.
very relatable to what's actually going on today. Just,
Thanks for listening.
I feel like for me,
watching,
what stood out the most was like university students. Obviously, as myself, like I'm currently in a situation where I am still paying for rent, and I'm not there. I'm paying $9.5K to do university fees online and doing a performance online. So it's crazy, especially talking about the rich, the poor, homeless.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you. I'm just going to put you on mute for a quick second. Just for a quick second. I think there's some sound thing going through, and it's all good. It's all love. Double check that you haven't got the stream on your laptop somewhere. And just make sure. I'll probably just say like take off anything like the web browser and just make sure you just a Zoom on. We're just trying to have some technical things sorted out. Give me a thumbs up when you've done it. But what we'll do is we'll go on the next poem straight away, and we'll catch up on both of the ones that we just talked about, because you said some really good points that I wanted to pick up on. Is that all right? Brill. All right, let's go to the next poem. Really looking forward to this one.
My marhaba, salam, namaste is a tourist on your tongue. If visit Philippines, your city will open its borders. See, my city speaks out like activists in protest. And sometimes we are held back, like English words stuck in foreign throats struggling to find their way home. We have told you you're welcome. Open arms so wide you could fit a whole country like Yemen between my right and my left. We haven't forgotten what you did for us, with us, to us. And we won't. Birmingham, you stayed back too long. Told them to take the limelight for a while, and they sparked coloured lights in celebration of everything, but never in celebration of us. You are nothing without me. Us and the homeless who spend their time on Stratford Road street corners asking for a quid or two. Who are you if not us? We built this city. From mid-stops for China plates, guns and sugar to this. And they ripped through you for canal systems. Because it was easy to take what was an ounce of rust in a big city and sell it. Now they don't believe us when we say we have more canals than Venice. They don't believe us when we say we are the artists, the activists, the protesters, the directors, the producers. We are the young people, the firefighters, the police, the elderly. We are the athletes, the runners. But sometimes, Barry, we have to stop running. We built this city. We is never just me and you, it's ancestors we rarely pay homage to. And yeah, my city is yet to understand the institutional isms that once held us back no longer do, but we won't let it stop us raising our fists. And everyone outside of Broncos say the Gen Z and millennial market in Birmingham is blooming. In fact, it's the youngest in Europe. But I say we told them the truth. That we read our ancestors' manifestos and channeled them into stages like these. So before I say my mahasalama, I want you to see my city. Thank you.
So if you didn't notice when you're watching the video, this is a video that's taken back when we were actually live. And yeah, when we used to have the live poetry jam event, so it was a nice crowd, nice audience. Shout out to Amira on that one of the like our legendary poets. And I think something that I really loved about that myself was just the fact that I think with what's going on all around the world and stuff like that, it's nice just to kind of talk about people that make up a city. Like, and you can relate to anywhere where it's from. You know, it's the people who make it up, no matter what their background is, no matter if it's been 5 minutes or 5 years or however long. I just love them. I love the kind of essence of that. What's your thoughts?
What's going on all around the world and stuff like that. It's nice to kind of
Actually, can you hear me?
city. Like you can relate.
No, not to worry, not to worry. Brilliant. So we've had some amazing acts so far. If you're trying to find out where you can hear the content fresh as well, it's at Beat Freaks. So you can find it on our Instagram, our Twitter. You obviously can see it in the comments as well, so we'll put it in there very shortly. But yeah, hope you're enjoying it. Let us know how you're finding this evening, and let us know how you're finding things as well throughout this year. It'd be good to hear from people. Yeah, we're gonna go to the next video. Actually, you might want to just put some headphones. You got any headphones that you can pop in?
Yes, upstairs.
Yeah, do that. That's cool. All right. Let's get the new video, and then by the time we should have some sound restored, and we are going to bring it right back.
The UK landscape is filled with all sorts of sights and smells. All different colours like a Crayola pack, and creeds like omnism. But population is always growing, like that famous beanstalk that Jack grew. How they make it grow is very unique and fantastic. Here's what gets fun. First, a big shot jock with a syringe filled with milk looks for his next patient. He doesn't have to look long as he clocks eyes with her. To him, she's a glamorous, dazzling statue of beauty. At the exchange introductions, they start talking to each other. And soon, thanks to some secret words and sentences and a generous spoonful of consent, they return to the man's operating theatre, ready for the ritual of the ages. The humans around the theatre notice the ritual has begun when they first hear the grunts, harkening back to their prehistoric roots. Next, they hear the wood creak as in high winds, like in the days of old, with their ancestors. Like a treadmill, they get faster and faster and closer to the end of the ritual until the syringe gets inserted and successfully emptied, be it into the peach garden or the disposable Jimmy hat. But either way, both of their hat meters are overfilled and close to bursting, and soon after, if in the peach garden, a new offspring will descend and be learned the ways of those before him. And soon, in 16 plus years, time, they too will be in the same position, ready to repeat the procedure all over again.
Ooh, brilliant. Well, Mickey Angel, thank you so much for that. We've got a regular here as always. Yeah, I was loving that. I was loving that. Mickey normally just brings different styles as well, and it's nice to bring something different. I think I remember before he was doing something more about digital, and this time it's kind of, I hate the term poetic, but it does feel that way in a sense. Ashley, you're back. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I can actually hear now. Like before it was like echoing, but now I've got the headphones in, so I've actually taken my mum's headphones, but it's all right.
Shout out to Mumsy, yeah. Shout out to Mumsy. She was listening to some Kurt Franklin, but you have to interrupt that sometimes. It's all good. It's all good.
Did I miss much?
You know what? If we've got time, I think we should play it again. So we'll visit it. But yeah, you had Mickey Angel is a regular. You'll get to know him a lot more once you see a lot more poetry jams that we do. But he just brought something really great. But yeah, hopefully if we've got a bit of time, we can see that again. But let's press that reset button. I'm just going to pretend that the button's there. Press reset, rewind. You know, like Craig David is. You know when you do that dance? You used to do it. But let's go back. Let's go back to the start. We've put that all in the bin, except the performances because they were really great. But why don't you let people know just a little bit about who you are? Because I think the sound kind of cut out a little bit. And yeah, how has the holidays been for you?
Okay. Like it's still echoing, but it's all good. You know, I don't know why, but I feel like I can like just hear myself even more. I don't know if like, can you like hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, now we can hear you good, man. It's good.
That's so weird because it's like always like breaking like in and out. So it's like I don't know if like you can actually hear me or not, but
no, we're being told our producer in the mix is telling us it's fine, so just go for it.
You know. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like I can like just hear myself.
So yeah, how
can you like hear me? I don't know
if is your headphones in? Is it
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah. It's like always like
brilliant. Okay, so I think we was talking about it a bit earlier. You talked about setting some kind of resolutions, or what do you want to take into 2021? Tell us a little bit about that.
I feel like I said before, I sort of want to take acting way more seriously. I've got like a couple auditions coming up. I feel like just sort of like along that path. I haven't really thought much about what I want to bring in 2021.
That's okay. I mean, you could see you on Small Acts very soon. You know, it could be on the next thing.
You never know. I mean, fingers crossed. I'm just, just hoping for the best, really. So yeah.
I remember you said something early off screen. You were saying about you, like me, myself, and I. Like sometimes you spend a lot of time being there for everybody else, and actually not had a chance to step and look at yourself. Is that something you want to be looking at this year, or you just like, nah, I'm done with that now?
Nah, I'm good.
Good. So just read it then, yeah. Not a problem. Well, yeah. How bar all the technical stuff? Let's get back into the next poem.
That's cool.
I'm sure people are ready to hear stuff, and you missed one as well. So let's get back in that flow. So yeah, whenever that next poem is ready to go, I am ready to see it.
Hello, I'm Phoebe, and this is my poem, 7 Years. They never tell you. The news, the internet, the public speakers, that creepy colleague, ex-lover, vicar, superstars and swimmers, the family friend over for dinner. They never tell you that they smile, that they're human, just like you, so you'd never expect them to do a thing like that. Greedy gaze lingers, wandering wisp of a finger, whispering wind in the whimpers. They never tell you that no means not yet, and you will succumb to the pressure of pursuit, whether by physical force, mind game manipulation, or plain persistence. They never tell you that a scattered smattering of teeth chattering memories take a battering when under the gavel and you can't help but see a pattern. It's all very cloak and dagger. They never tell you that just by speaking up, speaking out loud, you become a statistic, a number, another, curled up tight in a little box right next to a tick or a cross, but if you don't fit, you won't be heard. Lips clamped shut like your legs should have been. They never tell you that you see their eyes in passers-by, hedged in by omnipresent spies, wedged in secrets between your thighs. Allegedly, there you lie, high, dry and petrified. They never tell you that when they strip you of your clothes, they strip you of your skin and stitch themselves to your shadow, so even on sunnier days, they are with you.
Wow, that one hit me. You know, that one hit me quite a bit. That's gonna have to marinate in my soul for 2 minutes, 48 hours marinade. Man, what was your thoughts on that?
It was actually quite different, like the way how like she was sort of presenting it with such like a mellow like voice. It was like really different. Like you could sort of just like listen to it like before you go to bed. That's how I sort of see it. And I was never really a big poetry fan, but just listening to like stuff like this, just listening to like all the other poetries like we've listened to is actually quite interesting.
Yeah, you know what? Everyone says when they come to Poetry Jam or they come online, they say a few certain lines that always get repeated. This is my first time performing, or I was never into poetry, just like you said. A bit like myself, I wasn't as an avid fan. I appreciated it, but since kind of being here, I was like, oh, this debunks so many myths that I have in my head about what I think of self-expression and stuff. And you're so right. I think it's such a great time to be sharing these kind of things in this situation as well. Sometimes just the words is just all you need, especially when there's so much words and things flying about on Instagram, Twitter. Hearing some truth is always a bit of a good serum, isn't it? Bro, let's go to the next video. I'm looking forward to this one. All right. I think it's such a great time to.
I had a 60-second opportunity. I gave time to silence because it's important. And although it was filled, like this living room is, with immediate sights, fairy lights, and comfort toys, it bought your attention. The only price was a question, a reflection. What do you have to enjoy? Whether it's a morning, afternoon, or peering into evening, this winter season, we are plotting plans, planting them ready for an early summer rise. We bring sunshine, and who's surprised? We'll light up the next days. So from here, as it gets lighter, a reminder. Today was yesterday's dream. Today's a brighter day. We exist. We exist in a brighter way every next day.
The legend that is Sipo. I mean, I actually don't like being called legend, to be honest, but he is just a powerful poet. That's how I always like to see it as. Actually, what's your thoughts on that one?
I don't know. I feel like this one was also different as well. I feel like just the energy as well, like it was like a powerful message. But apart from that, that's it really.
It's one of those ones. These are like short and sweet ones, and it's like short, but just has like packs the kind of like a punch, or like it makes you think, that kind of feeling, kind of, yeah. Okay, let's go into the next one, and just people, if there's anyone in the comments, yeah, just give us a bit of flavor of what you're thinking at the moment, like from the performances, what you'd like to see going forward as well. What we've got, and in fact, before we go to our next video, I really want to put a plug in. We have Poetry Jam. It's our 7th birthday coming up. So we're celebrating 7 years. Is it 7th? No, I'm so silly. It's the 8th birthday. Where am I going? I feel like one of them grandparents that forget people's age. But yeah, it's the 8th birthday. Anissa is going to fix me silly, and Amira, and everybody at Beat Freaks. I'm so sorry for that. It's the 8th birthday. I was there at the 7th birthday. But we're 8 years old. We're going to be in year 3, killing it, loving life in school. Now, but we're celebrating our birthday. This means we go big. So whatever you've seen here, however great or it could be better, we're going in. There's levels, and then there's levels, yeah. And I can't wait for the 10th birthday as well. Guess what? We're already talking about like birthday number 10. So I'm really gassed for that one. But yeah, I'm just going off the ball now because I've messed up this 7th birthday. Let's just get to the next video, y'all, because I'm chatting too much.
Hey, I'm Danny. I'm new to the poetry scene. I'm just going to jump straight into it. Right. I'm talking about a lived experience with the choices that have been made, the actions made against you. The thought-provoking memories, they are all hard to live with, but on reflection, they are your sword and shield. They give you the power like Harry Potter. What seemed to be his downfall helped to defeat his demons. The path that you are growing today are led by the actions you made yesterday. The age that was given to you wasn't true. With the wise head on young shoulders was the lived experiences. I'm not saying our paths are the same, just that we're going to outlive them.
Well, and just like that, as I said, I think I was talking earlier. Sorry, I mean, was you Ashley? Just like I was talking about first times or people being new to the scene, and here you go, you've just seen a brand new one. And yeah, shout out to you, Danny, man. That was really, really great. And I'd love to hear a lot more of your content going forward. Yeah. Have you been to like writing poetry yourself, or like?
No, I haven't actually. I've never actually really got into poetry, but I feel like listening to all these ones, I feel like I actually want to get into it a bit more. So I'm quite intrigued.
People are gonna hold you to that, you know. They're gonna they're gonna start expecting you to, you know, 2 roads forged in the wood. No, joking. And you better not be reciting some bars or something like that and claiming it as your own if you're gonna do it. You know, make it a reach. Wow. Well, actually, time has flown by. We've got one more coming through. One more. How have you found it so far? Bar the technical issues, you know, 2020 still trying to creep up on us. But how have you found it so far?
I've actually found it quite interesting. I feel like there's a lot of difference between like all of the poetries. Like some were short, some were quite long, some were very effective. But I feel like the one thing in common is they're all very relatable, especially like the first and the last one. And I feel like the last one sort of, well, the second to last one sort of stood out for me the most, like quite new in the, you know, the poetry scene. So it's actually quite good. So I want to get into poetry.
Yeah. Well, listen, hopefully we can try and get you back on here again, just to kind of go in and just get the best of it. You know, it's really great to have you, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of you anyway. Like I said, you're going to be one of our voices in our organization, just kind of being a light for a lot of young people. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody that's joined so far. We'll come back in again after this video, but if you are going to log off, we'll see you very, very soon. But yeah, let's go for the final video. Go in and just get the best of it, you know.
Ode to the ravers. This is for the skankers. Gun fingers in the air, eyes closed, head tilted back swayers. Heads facing the sky like we are receiving our hood blessings. We are stomping the ground and moving our bodies like electricity runs through them. This is for the water sharers. Chewing gum distributors, for the bathroom counselors. Advice givers, esteem builders. Tonight we have met in this mutual space, and it feels nothing short of euphoric. Energy flowing, our consciousness has reached trance level. We are too joyful to fight. Our body heat combines in this small space. Microscopic steam lifting from our head tops. We are keeping each other warm in the human jungle. Shoulders brushing, hips thrusting, we are at one with this beat. Our senses are heightened, reaching the industrial ceiling to now flow in between our bodies. Clothes stained with sweat and cigarettes, we leave to greet the first appearance of the morning sun. The last exchange of numbers with people we will forget, paired with a warm tide feeling and flashbacks of the peak in our hide, to then trail off in clusters of people we didn't arrive with. Long live the bassline. The garage could never hold us in. Our heart beats with the drum, our bodies move like liquid. We will dance again with drinks above our heads, singing I'll buy you flowers in the pouring rain. This is an ode to the ravers, a house of the chosen ones.
I go on like them a big time gangster. Walk up and down with them body on the police. So your next man, hey, who is brother in the pussy that come from the border? Get in on the way, draw them bush to walk. How we a gangster, how we do all hard.
Mm-mm. That was bad, man. You know what? I love the visuals. I love the music. It had that 90s vibe, like 90s British vibe. I loved it, man. I really, really loved it. What a way to finish off the night. And I saw you drop a few moves, actually as well. I saw that,
No, I loved it. I was just trying to get into it. I was like, hey, like it just makes me want to just like come out of lockdown and just enjoy myself. But
man, don't you miss times where you could actually be in a crowd and just kind of dance and just nice to do it in your living room, just in your dressing gown. It's just mad. Well, listen, Ashley, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's really great to have you. And as I said, we'll definitely be having you back very, very soon. People in the comments, thank you for keeping with us. You know how it goes. We try and be real. We're not trying to hide how things happen. Things happen, but you're still here with us. And it's great to have you here. So listen, enjoy the rest of your week. Let's hope that this week is done with all this foolishness, and we're just gonna elevate. We're just gonna elevation, yeah. Definitely, man. And as I said already, catch us on our socials. So that's at Beat Freaks. Really, really easy. Just make sure that you do that. And yeah, as I said already, Poach Jam, our birthday. It's the 8th one, not the 7th, not the 9th. It's the 8th birthday. 8, the number of new beginnings. Yeah, we are here. It's gonna be the first Thursday of next month. I can't remember what the date is exactly, but it's the first Thursday. So be there, follow us at me, well, at Beat Freaks, not at me because I'm busy, but at Beat Freaks, you will find out. Actually, you need to bring people to this, it's going to be a big one.
Wait, what did you?
What was it? You need to make sure, yeah. What was that? You need to make sure you invite as many people to this, or send them the link. I'm going to share it with you very, very soon. And when we have the 8th birthday, get your friends there to watch live on YouTube. It's gonna go off. It's gonna go off. Yeah.
That is all good. I will definitely do that.
Brilliant. Well, listen, everybody, if you're watching this live or you're rewatching this, thank you very, very much. Stay safe. I'm not even going to say on any political stuff about COVID, but just stay safe, y'all, and have a good 2021. See you in a bit.